Yeah, they're doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. They're doing it. Doing it like a preacher man. Doing it on a one-night stand. Doing it like old grandpa. Doing it like a fly on the wall. Everybody doing it, doing it, doing it. Everybody doing the day. Everybody doing it, doing it, doing it. Everybody doing the day. They're doing it like the FBI. They're doing it act like Superfly. Doing it for a second chance. Doing it for a song and dance. Doing it like a big fat lie. They're doing it on a phony smile. They're doing it in an automobile. They're doing it on four flat wheels. Everybody doing it, doing it, doing it. Everybody doing the day. Everybody doing it, doing it, doing it. Everybody doing the day.
Christ, man. Hey, what are you guys doing? Oh, what a night, huh? I'll tell you, we're down here in the city of Pacifica. Oh, yeah. Summer's here. Yeah, well, I tell you, June 22nd, I guess it was. Oh, you know what's really different out in the country? When the fire comes, things really change. They get rearranged. Because the embers don't leave no calling card. I said the embers don't leave no calling card. And now here we're in the studio. Hey. Oh, it's something else here. I love it in the studio. Yeah, we got friends here. We got friends. We've known them for years. We've gone through tears. Oh yeah, we have had sit-downs, shiny talking, roll-arounds. Oh yeah, so whether you're voting in the streets, or whether you're a Bushy or a Go-Right, the band's name simply says it all. They're playing right now. The Swingin' Chads are here with us this evening. Yeah. Oh yeah. Stick around if you can. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, I know. Oh, we'll be hanging with you and the rest of us. We're looking at a man who's in a sphere of his own. He could be the wizard, he could be the musician. He's done Pucus in the Mucus, or was it Creme de la Flemme? Really interesting cat. He found a woolly mammoth, but that's probably not the right name. A woolly mammoth. Have you been walking down the beach lately and found a mammoth? Huh? It's just amazing. And he's done so many different things. He's a real treasure in his community. He's got the best of the best. I guess some of you are that way too, right? The best of the best. I look at what's happening up in the country, and then I come on down here and see what is really falling down. Falling down. Oh, some people's love and feeling for each other. Falling down. Well, Ian, his love is just really kind of an amazing thing because it just goes on and on and on. His wife recently has passed, and Ian's love for Avril is like, well, it's like always. Oh, love is eternal. Ian Butler joins us tonight. Put your hands together for Ian, please. We've just got a nice special feeling we're trying to put out there. We do it every time we do the show. I'm at 994 television shows. And it's the most natural thing that we do here. It's not about the big dollars. It's about the feeling that you have in your soul. Oh, that's what we're trying to do here. We've been doing it for a long time, nearly 30 years. So if you want, just stick around if you can. Yeah, and check out, put your hands together, please, for the swinging Chads. They're with us. Go ahead and do that, please. Oh.
Well, you're like a cat so happy, just sitting on your throne. I wish you loved me half as much as you do your telephone. I hear you talking bad about me between the puffs on your cigarette. Well, I know there's nothing to you, but something about you I can't forget. Well, I found myself out walking in my brand new jeans. I'm holding up my bargain and I'm trying to be so clean that I'll double down on anything that this cat drags in. And I know this cat don't care about me or anything I've ever done. Well, I trade in my watch and I trade in my car. I trade in my wallet for a double-bigger jar. I fall into places no man has ever seen, and I'll be your prince if you'll be my queen. Well, what kind of a cat is this that never wants to come in? She's out stealing food and looking through the neighbor's bin. She's restless and she's full of spite, but you gotta take her just like she is. Well, I know this cat don't care about me or anything I've ever done. Well, I trade in my watch and I trade in my car. I trade in tomorrow's for a drink in this bar. I fall into places no man has ever seen, but I'll be your prince if you'll be my queen. Until it let you down. I better put on the steamer fan before I stick around. Well, you better know the timber tone, but it's timber like it is. Well, this cat don't care a thing about me or anything I've ever done. Well, I trade in my watch and I trade in my car. I trade in tomorrow's for a drink in this bar. I fall into places no man has ever seen, but I'll be your prince if you'll be my queen.
like you. Thank you so much. We're going to do a song here about one of our friends, a lizard. It's like this. Now she pays the cost. I used to find bond, I used to find some gold. Just took it round. Now I got old, now I'm missing my donkey. No more free lunch for me. I wound up wounded in my mind. Loving is sure hard to find. I knew what made her tick, oh yeah. In my mind, no baby, it's so hard to find. This man was quite a trick. She knows yes I know the legends made up. Baby, the desert, yeah. Thank you all very much. Got some new songs here from my friend Norman Collins. Want to put a little plug out on Monday, July 1st. Swinging Chads will be playing in the Clear Lake area, Upper Lake. It's a place called the Blue Wing Saloon. And also at that time, we'll be celebrating, my wife Lorraine and I are celebrating our 40th wedding anniversary. So try to make it up. Norman was at our wedding 40 years ago, and he's going to have to do a better job than he did at that gig. Anyway, so here's a song that you wrote that I just stole. Thank you.
I'd like to start a conversation about a working man that had a revelation. And so he had a plan, but it all fell to pieces when his wife left town. Sometimes life will give you gasoline, but all you wanted was a rose. Well, I'm living in frustration. Nothing is working out. My confidence is faded. rather live in jubilation with clouds beneath my feet and dancing little angels. I'm rising up to meet a girl that'll greet me with open arms. Sometimes life will give you gasoline, but all you wanted was roses. Well, I'm just a little bit all alone. I'm just a little bit blue, but I'm altogether in love with you. Ain't it a shame you don't feel it too? Sometimes you settle for your problems. This ain't a way to go to love another lover. It's not a double, but if I had your love here, I could make it somehow. Sometimes life will give you gasoline when all you wanted was roses. Well, I'm just a little bit all alone. I'm just a little bit blue, but I'm altogether in love with you. Ain't it a shame you don't feel it too? Well, I'm just a little bit all alone. I'm just a little bit blue, but I'm altogether in love with you. All I wanted was roses too.
Whoa, the swinging Chads. Hey, we're getting a nice look at that, a cute little up front on the swinging Chads scene here, huh? Yeah. And it's standing right behind that bottle. It just looks so cool. Swinging Chads. I've been knowing Randy forever. Nice singing, Norm. That was Norman Collins, by the way, on the guitar and vocals. Yeah, and Randy McGowan, of course, on bass and vocal. Yeah. Oh, and percussion is Russ St. John. I haven't seen Russ in, I don't know, a year or two past the last time I saw him. Huh. Joe Lococo is here in the studio, and we haven't seen Joe in a while. He looks great, boy. And he's, of course, he's on guitar. And yeah. Ridley, is that Sean Ridley?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, on the guitar. Awfully decent guitar there. Yeah. Randy McGowan has been brought up here, and he had his dinner earlier. He doesn't like to eat before he plays, but boy, he sure plays well, huh? Probably while you're eating or whatever. But he's sitting next to me now. We'll do a little talking with him. Randy McGowan is here. Put your hands together for him. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for coming. You.
Bruce, always a pleasure.
Always, big time. You know what I brought tonight? Because you really like these guys. Twilight and Babylon, Fritz and Bobo, huh?
I'm on that record, yes.
God, great one. Really I'm good. Sorry, we missed Fritz. That's for dang sure.
Very well.
Oh, you're doing okay. You've had a little.
I saw Sandra,
some
your
ups and
wife.
downs.
She says that you're stable now.
I have one of my own stables. Is that what you mean when I'm out with the horses? Yeah.
Herr Bucher.
Yeah. Well, you're doing quite well, and it's good that you put together everybody and did the whole thing to come down here. And I mean, you're way up in the hills.
Right next to you.
You're out of Lakeport. You're right on the water there in the, what do they call that thing? Clear Lake? Yeah.
They call it the Clear Lake.
Yeah. And it's a beautiful area.
You know, my son fishes there all the time in the backyard. There's a tremendous community in our condominium, and I always tell him, son, as soon as you cut the tumors out, they're going to cook better.
Think so?
I think so. Yeah.
I may have, but I don't know that I have eaten a fish out of there. I'm kind of pulling back on all that stuff with that lake, but hopefully things will go. It's just
Yeah.
incredible. Well, but it's a gorgeous place to live. It's right
Sure
on the
is.
damn water,
Right on
huh,
the water.
dude? Did you just walked in, you threw your beret or whatever off, and you went, "Oh my God, this is wonderful."
This is a Celtic yarmulke.
It is
Hey.
a yarmulke? Yeah.
Yes, underneath this.
Yeah.
But, I was playing at the Connaughton Harbor Inn, and
Yeah.
the bar manager, David, was singing with the band all the time. And he said, why don't you come over and see this place my in-laws have? And I took a little movie camera with me, and I filmed it. And then I went home about a week later and showed it to my wife. She goes, buy it now.
Wow. Huh.
So we did.
Good,
We've been there almost 20
I
years
bet you
now.
got a heck of a good price on it too.
It's a good place.
We knew each other. We've gone back quite a ways, some 20 or 30 years or more.
Maybe Dr. Robert Smith, and,
Yeah.
who taught audio and visual at the
You
SF
saw
State.
Sandra today, and I just her hair looks incredible,
She's
right?
a lovely lady.
Oh.
We're very blessed.
By the way, and you mentioned July the 1st, you're going to be up at the Blue Wing celebrating your 40th anniversary and just playing up there. That'll be a kick,
Yes.
huh?
Be great. I hope to see you there as well.
We'll do what we can, of course. And lately I've just been so limited. I'm glad I'm not a musician. Jesus, goodness. Just but we've got our fingers crossed, and we're just kind of moving up there. People have told me that, and you have told me numerous times, that you've sort of won some writing awards and songwriting things, and I'm just wondering how that's moving on
It
for
kind of, I've been doing this for 5 decades. There was a fellow when we did the first album, 2015, that I had known from KRLA many years ago.
Yeah.
And I sent him the album, and he liked it, and he called me and said, do you have any new songs? And so I've been at this recording studio on the lake from Keith Gaudet, and I just finished the song called Melissa. I had written with Ronnie Malden, and I just sent him an MP3, and he goes, this is really good. He goes, do you mind if I send it to this group in London called Academia, and they'll be able to get some airplay. So that song became a #1 hit twice, and also won Best Americana Song.
Yeah.
So I sent him some more songs. Blue Sunshine, which we'll be doing tonight right now, is out. It's a #1 song.
Good.
Undercover Hippie Girl has been a #1 song twice. What it is with this digital radio is very interesting, because they give you a list of places, and they accumulate the spins. So this last month was 18,378 spins for Undercover Hippie Girl in the month of May. So people are liking the music, and we're going to go back and cut some more songs. And Norman's a wonderful songwriter and friend for many decades, and we're looking forward to doing a third jazz
That is really cool. I'm going to try to get Pauline and get the guacamole together and send it to them and see if they'll give her a prize.
Yes, they will. Guacamole it right over there.
Exactly. Oh. She's
Walk,
a
walk,
great
walk,
gal.
walk.
Yeah. Walk, 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 walk. That's
Walk,
cute,
walk.
huh?
Thank you.
Oh, boy.
You're all weak.
Yeah, man. So you will be coming back a little bit and
Yes.
and to play a little bit. And once again, it's July the 1st at the Blue Wing up there in
Upper Lake.
Upper Town,
Upper
Upper
Lake.
Lake. Yeah, yeah. That should
6
be a
o'clock,
cool
early.
deal. Is that early?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a school night,
Yeah. Well, that's where you get rid of all the riffraffs.
except for me.
Well, me too. So let's not put ourselves outside the gate. Anyway, Randy, thanks so much. And you come
Thank you,
by,
Bruce.
play-
Love
play
you
a
very
little-
much. Thank you for
Thank
having
you.
us on.
Thank you for being here, dude. It's
Keep
a
doing
big
it.
deal.
Bring Ian back too with a ukulele here.
I like that, huh? Yeah,
Yeah, I love the oud.
very, very good. And he actually, Ian is up on our stage right now. We haven't seen him in a while, and he's been, oh boy, has he been going through stuff, and he's doing quite well, and he's standing up and sort of moving along. He's been playing the uke not that long ago. It's just he started when his wife was ill, and then went through that whole scene, and he's really become quite a talented young man. He's on our stage. We can talk more about him momentarily. Mr. Ian Butler is with us. Put your hands together for Ian. Hey, 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 hey.
My other lady is a ukulele. I like to strum upon her daily. I like to take her everywhere I go. She never tells me no. My other lady is a sweet Hawaiian. She makes me happy without even trying. Swinging in the breeze like two palm trees. She's my second favorite squeeze. Ah, baby, don't you feel no doubt? Oh, baby, don't you feel left out? The only thing me and the other lady do is sing and swing a pretty little ditty for you. My primary lady's not a ukulele. My primary lady is an actual lady. I like to take her everywhere I go. She never tells me no. That's all right, I got a plan B because my other lady is a ukulele. I like to strum upon her daily. I like to take her everywhere I go. She never tells me no. Sounds like we weren't getting ukulele sound. Let's see if this will help. There we are. Oh, there we are. You can hear that now. Here we go.
you. So yeah, it's by the way, I was working for this lady a while ago, by the way, who I mentioned that I was that is a songwriter. She said, "Oh, my dad was a songwriter too." I said, "Oh yeah, what did he write?" She said, "You ever heard Over the Rainbow?" Yeah, I've heard it, thanks. But he did the lyrics for that, Yip Harburg. But I'm going to do another song, and all of you kind of that have seen me on Channel 26, you're used to me kind of making fun of stuff and doing ironic, humorous songs about Pacifica and underwear and George Bush. But a lot's happened since those days. The Obama administration, for instance, and a lot of things have happened. But there's a time to laugh, and there's a time to cry, and then there's a time to fall in love, and it's never too late or too early for any of those things. You've done well for yourself ever since the divorce. Never let anyone throw you off course. With a job and a house and a family and friends, hobbies and interests and robins to tend. You never want to just wait for a man to sweep you away, but you can't understand how the months turn to years and the years a decade, till the chance for romance only started to fade. Gone friends on the world. Sometimes a friend's not enough. Gone friends on the world. Just let go and fall in love. Sometimes it feels as a lady matures, she turns invisible to man's allures. So you wore your invisibleness like a shield, keeping your vulnerability sealed. Telling yourself all the good ones are taken, started to feel like you'd never awaken. A giant that's slumbering deep down within, and waiting for love to get under your skin. Gone friends on the world. Sometimes a friend's not enough. Gone friends on the world. Just let go and fall in love. Some things are true till they aren't anymore. Some men aren't taken like they were before. Sometimes the invisible comes into view, and sometimes the surface no longer will do. I'm standing right here, seeing you clear, ready to dive in and hold you so dear. There's nothing to fear, no reason to hide. If you open the door and let me inside. Gone friends on the world. Sometimes a friend's not enough. Gone friends on the world. Just let go and fall. You can have it all if you let go and fall in love.
go and fall in love. What? Oh, jeez, I'm telling you, I didn't even know. I was enamored by the sound of the uke. Yeah. Uke baby, yaki yaki too. Yeni yani, yiki yaki, hooky dooky poo. Poony yani, yeni yani, noni yani, bone, bone, yay, la la lo. Huh? Ian Butler is our guest, and is just performing with his ukulele, and I have in my hand, it's not really released yet, but it's called In My Hand. It's 11 different releases. But here's the deal, or here's not the deal. He did this when he started sitting with his wife, who, as it turns out, had a serious illness, and all these songs are sort of representative of his feelings during that time, the begin time and the not begin time. Pretty darn cool. I noticed that, Peter Loeb was on there as a, are you doing okay over there? As a sax man, yeah. God, and actually his sister, Margie Butler, was performing on it too. So put your hands together for Ian, we'll do some talking. Hello, buddy. Gosh, thanks, huh?
Thanks, Bruce.
Yeah, man. God.
It's been a long time.
It's been a way long time. This is like your first sort of performance thing. I mean, I've always seen you with the guitar or, whatever else you were doing.
Yeah.
And really, it's sort of really different things. I mentioned that, Pucus Mucus or whatever the hell it was, Creme de la Flemme. And you always went into great sort of, feelings about who you were at that time. And this is what you are now.
Well, Creme de la Flemme, back then I was doing ironic music, right? So I was kind of, irony is like saying the exact opposite of what you actually mean. So it was kind of like having a shield. I never had to actually mean it, but now I'm actually saying what I mean. So it's a little bit, it's different. It's freeing in a way. I can actually just be me now.
I'm digging it.
Yeah.
I don't know much to be said about a person's internal organs and how things work out and that. But when you speak what's on your mind, what is happening for you, and the feelings that you have that emanate in you, that you're giving out to other people, that's hip.
So for me, it's like, what am I actually thinking? What do I feel right now, and how do I put that into words? And doing that, I think it's a way to actually have something to say that actually might be meaningful to other people.
Yes. Well, I think that's important. And you're in a place now. It was real sort of a time frame of sadness and then understanding and this and that, and now, boom. Something new is happening. Do you feel like you want to talk about it?
Yeah, well, just, in the course of my wife and her illness and passing, there was a lot of emotions I went through, and I just chose to really kind of embrace all of them. And in doing so, it's interesting that I found myself just in a really kind of in touch with not just pain and sadness, but joy and compassion and gratitude, and kind of it's kind of transformed into a very positive thing, And I still think about Avril, and it's I cry, and the time I cry the most is when I'm telling a new person that hasn't heard about it yet. I relive it then, But there's so much positive stuff going on right now that
and you've had you've had the service. You did that not too long ago, and.
The service, that was really
must have been an
cathartic.
amazing thing. Gosh.
Yeah, well, Steve Brown, who does the camera here, he filmed that, and he's filmed a whole bunch of those services, and he said it was like the most beautiful one he's been to. So if he says it, I believe it,
I believe it too.
Yeah.
Particularly when you watch him, because if sometimes he puts his hands behind his back, he's doing that.
He knows things can go wrong.
Yeah, that's cool. So,
but I kind of feel like, in a way, like it's my job to be somebody that right now that's not afraid to talk about those things that people have a hard time talking about. Like when I meet people, there's like, I'm a member of this club I never knew existed before of people that are going through grieving, you know?
Yes.
They're all everywhere. You just start meeting them now, you know, and having these heart-to-heart talks with them.
Our time frame, you know, our where we're at in our lives, and then forget that. It's just how it happens, when it happens, at the moment, and then it just hits you really strong. So you're to be commended for just talking what's on your brain, you know. I think that's
and I'm happy that music is a way to kind of channel that, you know. So this album, which isn't released yet, but I should mention that I recorded the album in my truck.
Wow, huh?
Yeah, because I have this tiny little recording thing, and I can't really record it in my apartment because the neighbors complain. So I actually park at the beach and plug my ukulele and my microphone into there, and I recorded the whole album in there. So I don't know if there's any other albums that have been recorded in trucks, but
I don't know.
I've never heard of it.
May well be though.
It might be a new thing.
I certainly haven't been around.
Yeah.
But that's incredible.
Yeah.
Well, and it's happening, and it's out there, and it's a story of what you had to tell. I know that the music and the uke is sort of kind of made me begin the journey of your playing in the 20s and 30s and 40s. But then you sort of have that sound, and then you sort of put this 21st century cush into it or something in a few songs. I thought, well, that is very cool. And then your voice is really pretty damn cool too. I'm happy you're doing it. I'm glad that you've sort of come on this particular show to sort of let out what's happening with you.
Yeah, this is kind of the debut, really, the public debut of this kind of new material, you know. And when I come back later, I'll be doing the song, which was the last one that I wrote for that song cycle, which basically I wrote it like just a few days after Avril passed.
Jesus.
And it was really healing to me to write that. It's called Forget the Regrets.
Yes.
Just about like focusing on the positive stuff. Because when someone's there in front of you and they're sick, you have to kind of, you're with that sick person. But later, when you think back on them, you can think about whatever part you want to, you know?
This is, it's highly wonderful and unusual that we're talking about this now. And this is television. You don't talk about this, right? Well, you do. And you better shut your mouth if you don't know what's happening in the world. And
everybody goes through this
these
stuff.
things are part of what's going on. And so when it's talking, you better listen. Get your head on straight if you can to go through the situation.
Yeah.
And that. So this is pretty darn big time to me. I hope Margie's okay. I haven't seen her in years.
Yeah. Oh, she's doing great. Yeah, they're going to be performing at the Sanchez
Golden
Performing
Bough,
Arts Center.
Remember Golden Bough? Wonderful group.
Yeah, they'll be performing at Mildred Owen Hall, and I will be doing a couple songs to open for that. I'm not sure the date, but the next month or so.
Good. God,
but yeah, they're always around.
I remember them from many years ago when they were playing at La Honda up on the hill, and they were asking for pennies and nickels and dollars. You know, and it was just a beautiful thing. I know their time frame.
Yeah.
Ian Butler, we're about ready to let it go. So,
yeah. Well, I just want to also
man.
just while I'm here, this is 994th show, maybe the 7th time or 8th that I've been on here, and I just. You were a treasure to the community. I know you're sick of hearing it, but I'm just so thankful that you're doing this and I get to be on here again. And
wonderful.
We're going to be having the 1000th show coming up real soon
Thank
here.
You. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah,
Thank
on.
Very much.
Yeah.
Very much. Big time. All people here are going through time frames, moments of issues, you know. All people are. So it's kind of out here and he's sharing it. And I mean, that's pretty wise, pretty sharp. Oh, hey, listen, real quick, because I want to go back to the band. This picture, this was part of my family, my daddy's mom and dad, and then another part of the family was in 1900, September 1900, and then, See, and that woman on your left at home is the seat for my father. 46 years later, I was born. That's right. So some of you, I know it's hard for you to get your brain together at this late date, but I was born 9/9/46. You see? Yeah, look at the times. Look at the time frames. I was in Tennessee. All right, let me put this down. We'll kind of reintroduce the group, the band. who kind of started us out this evening and got us on the road to recovery. I hope you've been recovering as you've been watching this show this evening. Please welcome them back there on our stage again. The Swinging Chads are with us. Us.
It's a song about moonbows. I don't know about you, but we're all looking for something that we know we'll never, ever find. We live in that time, something's gonna happen whether you like it or not. Just like that waiter did not deserve that tip. Blue sun shining like anything that I have ever seen. It's a moonbow riding on the high seas. It's put there for me to see and believe. With me all my days, all that blue sunshine, all my days. Now I know this is happening sometime without me. The myth and the magic goes a long, long way. Like Ponce de Leon, looking for that liquid sunshine. All he had to do was cry out, I wanna be reborn, yeah, yeah, yeah. Blue sun shining like anything that I've ever seen. It's a moonbow, yeah, it's riding on the high sea. Yeah, it's put there for me to see and believe. Be with me all my days, blue sun
Thank you.
Gorgeous, gorgeous song. Wonderful. Big, big time. Thanks so much for you kids coming and sharing that with us. You guys are doing it really well. Yeah. What a day, what a night, what a happening. Yeah. Well, I think you want to have, yeah, let's get Ian up there. He's going to do a last song, you know. What's, hey, Jason, help he needs to know what's going on up there. Yeah, well, we got a couple of minutes to go. Local news, by the way, you know, the national news has been just sort of crazy. Been real weird to me, I think. Yeah. I don't know what's happening with our government. All the things that some people sort of believe in has been washed out of the way. Pretty unusual. Yeah, I tell you, I'm not pleased with it. You know, my brother-in-law. How are we doing on time? How are we doing on? Anybody got the time? How we got to go? I don't know what that is. 3 minutes? 3 seconds. Okay. Yeah, it was my brother-in-law, Tom Foley, was the Speaker of the House of Representatives, and he was the last one that really could work and get people with different ideas to come together and make some kind of a stuff, you know, happening. Because the rest of them have been real toast, all of them. And I don't know about that. But anyway, hopefully things in our sort of national thing will get a little stronger. We're going to go up to, yeah, he's going to take us out a little bit. Yeah, Ian's on our stage again. We're going to take a little bit and put your hands together and let's see what we got going. Ian Butler, please.
Yes, as I mentioned, this is a song that I wrote right after Avril passed, and we played it at a memorial. That's a beautiful memorial. So anyhow, I'd like to play it for all of you. It's called Forget the Regrets. Remember the sunshine, forget the rain. Remember the pleasures, forget the pain. Remember the compliments, forget the petty complaints. And remember to forget the regrets. Remember the passion, forget the fights. Remember the embraces, forget the lonely nights. Let go the lowly lows and revel in the highest heights. And remember to forget the regrets. Growing old, it ain't no bed of roses. Then again, it beats the alternative. Never gonna make it through the shit that you gotta do until you learn to forget and forgive. Remember the journey, forget the crash. Remember the feeling, forget the gash. Remember the conversation, forget about the clash. And remember to forget the regrets. Yeah, remember to forget the regrets. Thank you.
Great show. Oh yeah. Let's get all the other people on the show on the stage real quick. We're going to go out with a little bit with them. We only got about 1:30, so let's try to do that if we can. Ian Butler, thanks so much for checking us out here. Yeah, all you folks, come on out here. You guys are something else, man. Yeah, Randy, huh? Norman. Oh, yeah, Russ St. John, Joe LaCoco, Sean Ridley. Oh, yeah, huh? All of you are wonderful for coming here. Thank you. Thank you, yeah, Ian, just so special. And also, we've got a little something out here. And anytime you want, you go ahead and run a little Terry Haggerty. It's called Swing Jam. And we're also going to be celebrating the 87th birthday of Mr. Parsons, is our friend. Aww. Happy birthday to you. Nice, James. Hey. James, yeah. Beautiful, James. Beautiful. Yeah, hey, James has been with us, I don't know how many years, and it sure feels good. And whenever you can go ahead and roll out a little bit of Terry Haggerty, a little piece called Swing Jam. We'll see you all next week. Take care of yourselves. Think good thoughts for you and your family and your friends. Hey.